Righto, this episode we're all about exploring the Flinders Ranges. So I should, well actually, hang on a sec. Righto, now I'm suited up, ready for it, eh? We're heading up. We've just got onto the Flinders Ranges way. We're going up to Willow Springs station. We're going to camp there. We're going to do the Skytrek 4Wd track. So as you come into the Flinders Ranges, what have we found?
We found these little huts well, they're like little information booths, kind of. So you've got your park map here, all your camping permits and fees and everything. So
these are, just drop the microphone off here. Anyway, let's try and put this on. So anyway, most national parks have got fees. We don't bother paying for them because we've never been pulled up. We reckon it's an absolute load of bullshit. So, no, well, sometimes, but anyway, cover your ass, book online, and anyway, carry some cash because if you don't book and the ranger gets you, just go, yeah, didn't have service, pay up. Anyway, here we are. Where are we? We're here. We're going up to, I don't know where we're going. We're going somewhere over here, I think. But anyway.
Can't collect firewood here.
I don't know where we're going. Where are we going, Beck?
Oh, it's not on there.
Oh. Well, this map's no good to us. Anyway, we are here. We're going somewhere in here. And then we'll come out the other side and come down, but that's a pretty good map there. Righto. How far we got to go, Beck?
Sorry?
How far we got to go?
I don't know, about an hour I reckon.
About an hour to Willow Springs. Kids are pumped, look at this. God bless iPads. What do you reckon, kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. Righto. So Willow Springs, let's roll.
Willow Springs!
Ah, what a unit. So just to clarify, I was just joking back there. We do pay for all our national park fees. It is annoying, but we do actually do it. So
We're not massive time.
hold off on your comments, keyboard warriors. We do pay for our stays.
Do you know you've got a fringe?
It's my new look.
It's horrible.
Right, I'm going to give you a hot tip. Emptying the toilet's always my job, and yes, it sucks, but the big tip is never drive past the dump point without emptying the shitter, because it really bites you on the ass. There you go. Much as that job sucks, really doesn't take that long, and well, we might not find another one for a few days, and then I'll have to bust out the porta potty in the bloody ute. So anyway, never go past the dump point.
That was a big dirty poo, didn't it?
Mate, the only big dirty poo around here sits in the passenger seat.
Oh, you're not the one who laid it.
Not the one that cock slides our bloody portaloo every day.
Oh my god!
You
That is
don't
not
you?
me.
She wants to start this stuff.
That is not me.
Now I'll bring it out.
Hey?
Honestly, it's like she sits on the toilet backwards to be able to get a big slide like that down the sink. Either that or your bum hole's halfway up your back. Which one is it?
I'm gracious. Okay.
Gracious?
With the poo.
There's
yes.
nothing gracious about poo.
Okay,
and
let's stop talking about poo.
Poo. Poo.
Get away.
Righto, here we go. This is it. We're at Willow Springs Station. We're going to do the Skytrek 4Wd track. Come and check out this sign. This is epic. Hey, how cool is that, Beck?
I know, there must be a lot of eagles or something here. It's
It's
like
a
a big
massive eagle wing, Willow Springs Station. This is epic, hey? So we're going to go in and stay. Get over here. We're going to go and stay at the station, show you around there, and then the Skytrek 4Wd track is, from what I've read, an 80km 4B track. It's self-guided through their property.
Epic views.
Yeah, and you like cruise along the ridge lines and stuff. So we're going to go and do that tomorrow, and spend a couple of nights in here at
Awesome.
the homestead. It's going to be sick.
Yoo-hoo, let's go.
I might even let Beck drive if she's lucky.
Of course you will.
Hey?
Bloody oath I'm driving.
3 kilometres. Righto, so we're driving in. It's a dirt road, but it's only 3 kilometres by the look of that. So,
Beauty.
private property, accommodation, 4-wheel driving, bush camping.
It's gonna be good.
Such a cool landscape, eh? I haven't really seen anything like this, Beck. Like,
No, not really.
it's sort of different to everything else we've
Yeah, I didn't expect it
seen
to be
and
so
done.
red, actually.
It's just cool, the shape of all the mountains and stuff. So, let's spin around. It's pretty sick. Look at the colour of that. Righto, I'm going to give you a look around our campsite. You've got the choice when you come to Willow Springs of staying at the homestead, or there's a heap of these bush camps around the place. We're in number 1, which isn't too far from the homestead, but it's just over here and we're on our own. And a beautiful little setting. When there's water running, there's a little creek down the bottom here. But look at the room here. So much space. So when it's super busy, you'd probably have a few people down here, but heaps of room to pull up the van on level ground and then set up the ute and you come through here. Got our own fireplace and or hot plate to cook on. Kids have got rocks to jump around on, they've got bush to hide in. Hey, pretty sick spot, isn't it, Jacko? Yeah. And then the van's in there, we've been doing a couple of loads of washing and now I'm ready to go. Spinning around. Campsite number 1, Willow Springs. So far so good.
Alright, got a bit of washing to do. We've just arrived at... Okay, starting again, 'cause I forgot what the station's called. What's the station called?
Willow Springs.
Oh my god. Take 2.
Take 2, go again.
Alright, so we've just arrived at Willow Springs Station and I've got a heap of washing to do. The beauty of having our battery system is that I can use my washing machine when we're not on power. So
And everything else.
and everything else, but it's good because I can get all my washing done in the middle of nowhere.
How good is it?
I love it.
And we can have El Cheapo microwave meals for dinner, which is what's sitting over here on the bench. There you go. To save a bit of power, we defrost them first, but
We're a bit povo, but we do like the odd wholesome bowl, they're called, microwave meals.
they're bloody
They're
good
bloody
value,
tasty and they're like $5.
Yeah, makes it quick and easy. Like the Savo, we're going to be out. We're going out that way, which we'll show you, but we're going out to a lookout called Stokes Hill, is it, Beck?
Yep,
And apparently, word on the street is that it's like the ultimate sunset spot out here. So we'll go and show you that one, and then we can come home and have our microwave meal. What flavour's yours?
some gluten-free one.
I've got some apricot chicken tabbouleh or something. We sound pretty gourmet, but it's just a bloody microwave meal. Hey, get away from my dinner, you! Got bags. Holy hell, hey? The old mate gave us the hot tip when we drove into Willow Springs to get up here at sunset and check this out. Spin around. I reckon we've got about 15 minutes before that drops behind the mountains. We've been mucking around here getting a few photos and it's just looked epic, hey? The colours that change, like every sort of few minutes it changes to something else. Kids are running around, kicking footies, throwing rocks. It's just been bloody unreal. We're pumped with it, eh? Check it out, Stokes, look out. Mate, if we can find more like this in the Flinders, we'll be bloody happy. What's up? Righto, so I'm going to do something now, and I reckon just about every bloke in Australia does this. When his missus gets out to get the gate, and then she shuts it, you keep driving off on it. You know what I mean when I see it. Kids love it. Kids piss themselves. You ready, kids? We're going to drive off on Mum again.
No, don't.
Yeah, we'll just wait till we go through. Thanks, dear. Awesome. Huh. Ready? Watch this. We should be able to see it in this one. Hold it out here.
Hey, Jack.
Put your window down, Jack.
Jack, I think the
Righto.
cat's at the front
just as she gets to the back of the car, you just start crawling. Like this, here we go. I don't know if you can see the look on her face, but she's like, are you serious? And then she stops, and then she comes walking again, and she charges after it. And then you go again. Hey? Don't you think that's funny, mate?
No, I
Hey?
don't. You try
I think it's pretty hilarious.
You try me.
And then,
Leave me alone.
oh, mate, the little things, it keeps me happy. You gotta...
That keeps me annoyed.
Anyway, if you don't do that to your missus, 100%,
There's something wrong with you.
You've got to start doing it because it's piss funny. Alright, so Skytrek track tomorrow. We're not going to see bitumen for the next few days, so we're going to drop the tyres. I use one of these. It's an Irb Tie Deflator. What you do is use this brass end here, thread it onto your valve stem, and then you undo your valve from the inside with the outer one, and you pop the collar to dump the air. So I'll show you how it's done. We drop down, I go down to like 22 because we're pretty heavy, and it gives us a smoother ride. And good thing to note too, I suppose, we've had Cooper tyres on our car since we first ever hit the road, and I'm still chasing them up because I want them to sponsor us so I don't have to pay for them anymore. But we've never had a flat tyre. So 3 years touring Oz, doing the Cape, doing every other track we can find, the high country and all that sort of stuff, to never have a flat tyre, that's saying something about how good these tyres are. So anyway, Coopers, if you're watching, I need a free set in about 30,000 Ks, I reckon, and the van could do us some too. This is how this is done. I'll show you. Undo this one. Jesus, someone did that with the shifter. Thread this one on. Hit the first one. Then use this one here to unscrew your valve stem. That comes out. That's what pressure's in your tyres, and then you pop this collar here. And that'll dump the air. So you just keep popping that out and checking the pressure until you're down to whatever you want, which for me is 22. Done, that's it. Then we just screw this one back in and back it off. If you're wondering why I sound a bit funny, it's because I've got this GoPro here on a little mouthpiece that I chuck in my mouth, and then I can use both hands and still film. Anyway, that's why I sound like a mole. Screw this in until it goes tight, and unscrew the inside on, and there you go. Your valve cap back on. Happy days. Run around and do all 4 of them. We're ready to hit the tracks. Righto, let's go. Here we are, start of the Skytrek. 80 kilometres, 6 hours, about 50 points of interest, and it's probably going to take us all day. I'll show you a bit more about it along the way. Some sick views, bit of info, got it all in here. Hey, let's go and do it. I'll tell you now, it's 60 bucks to do the track, and cost us what, 35 a night for camping. So
We think it's about 20 bucks a night, and then it's $5 for kids.
for kids, but anyway, a little bit steep, but we'll go and check out this track, and we might find out what steep really is, eh? Righto, number 6 on the points of interest you'll find is some Aboriginal Rock Art. So you jump out of the car, we're going to walk 50 metres down here to the cliffs and have a look around for it and see if we can't show you. So, righto, you found them or what? I don't know, I can't see. It's supposed to be rock carvings, but it just looks like a rock to me. Anyway. First one, a little bit disappointing. You can't even find the bastard. So this is a little hut. It's called Old Moxon's hut. It was built around the 1900s, and apparently it had a full-time employee living in it until about the 1960s. So imagine living in this little thing out here. It's dead set in the middle of nowhere. It's crazy, but it has been rebuilt. So apparently this thing, I think the chimney and a bit of it got fairly damaged in a massive downpour when they had a heap of rain here, and it got rebuilt by some members of the Nissan Patrol Club, which is the info in the book. So pretty cool. Come and check this out. Stop, let the kids out and have a run around. Far out. I don't know how you could go live in here. There's a, well, if you need to go in a hurry, there's a long drop over here. So I can't imagine it'd be very nice in there, but it'd still be somewhere to drop the kids off at the pool, no doubt. Righto, let's go. We're only about 12 k's into the trip, and well, it's called the Skytrek 4Wd track, but up until now, and probably a little bit further, I reckon you could just let the tyres down on the old Commodore wagon and you'd get here no worries. So if you're into old tractors and stuff like that, this one here is the second ever grader, powered grader, used by the Hawker Council, and the Reynolds family who owned the property bought it way back when. And another cool fact is that it was actually used to build the golf course in Blindman. So there you go. I don't know why it's sitting out here in the middle of nowhere, but it is. And I know a lot of people get off on old tractors and machinery and stuff, so not me personally, but some people do. It's at number 34. This is the crossroads. So we've come from this way. It's an emergency exit out to the station that way. We're going that way, and I've got no freaking idea what goes that way. Anyway, let's go. So far, it's been 43 kilometres of dirt road. So I've put it into 4-wheel drive once to go up a little hill climb. So I'm hoping it gets better up this end. I'm hoping. Lunch stop on the Skytrek track. This is called Nathan's Knob. It's number 40 on the list. It's pretty cool, hey? I'm guessing we're standing on the knob and looking around, but the view is pretty specky. Hey, we've got snags on the cook here for the kids. We run an induction cooktop because we've got an inverter in there, which is pretty specky. And then check it out. What do you reckon? Hey?
I'm still eating.
She's feeding her face full of chippies.
Yum.
But this is probably the nicest spot we've come across on the track so far.
It has, yeah. So I think we're about 50 kilometres in.
Yeah, just over halfway now. So we've only got a couple of hours left and probably about 30 k's. But yeah, this is good. Hey, if it was all like this, it'd be bloody magic little trek. So anyway, we'll have lunch here. We'll kick on and we'll show you the rest of the track. Ready for a snag, mate?
Yeah.
So we run an induction cooktop now off our battery system. I'll drop a link in here so you can watch another video about the setup, but pretty much comes down to that one 200 amp hour BTEC battery. That 2000 watt inverter runs, it's all fused and protected through this gadget here. And then we can plug her in and run an induction cooktop. I'll tell ya,
It's the best.
oh, it's so good. Not having gas, not having flame. Every time, like even now, you get a few gusts of wind up here. Well, you know when you've got a flame going, and it's hard to heat the pan up and it's hard to cook on, and then you don't want to cook inside your canopy because there's flames and stuff, which gets dangerous. This one here, it literally, it heats up instantly as soon as you turn it on.
So
as long as you buy the right fry pan, hey Ben?
Yeah.
This is my second go at it, I got the wrong one. And then as soon as you take that off,
This is why you need to
touch
show
that.
off your wife.
Touch the hot plate.
Me?
Yeah,
Why?
I've got to show them, it's cool to touch, see?
Oh, that now, yeah.
Yeah, so we only just turned it off, but it's cool to touch. And it's just like we knocked up snags of chicken and bacon in like 10 minutes because you don't have to wait for anything to heat up. Just slap it away. It lives in that drawer there. Super handy, eh? So
We forgot plates though today.
we did. But
So I'm eating off a chopping board.
But pretty cool. And this one in the Norwell canopy, we've got this drawer. So this is our kitchen table drawer combo. This one slides all the way out even further, and it all clips together and slides in nicely. So a lot of our stuff lives in here all the time, like cutlery and stuff like that. And we bought the coffee machine to have a coffee today, but someone forgot the milk.
This one.
Huh?
You forgot the milk and the pods.
Always playing the blame game.
Thank you.
It's always been. Don't know how I do it some days. Righto, let's get rolling. We might pull up a bit further up the track and I'll show you a bit more about our 4B setup and what's involved in it and what we've got running under it, on it, in it and around it. Let's get around it. What do you reckon? What do you reckon?
Let's do it.
Ah. Prominent Hill, here we go. This is about 10 k's before the end of the track, and I reckon it's named pretty well because far out this hill is prominent. Look at this. First gear low range, and it's just going and going and going. And we'll have to give it a few berries to get up. There we go. I know it won't look so steep in the camera, but it's got a fair angle on her, eh? And we can't get out of first gear low, and it's just a lot of loose dirt and some big shaly rocks, so my tyres are probably hating it, but we're cruising up no dramas. And I reckon when we get to the top of here, you wait for this view. I reckon it's going to be 360 degrees of Flinders goodness.
You wanna get down. You wanna get down.
This is Prominent Hill Lookout. This is probably the best part of this whole Skytrek track. Steep incline getting up, and then you get up the top here and check this out, hey? What a view. 360 degrees of Flinders goodness. Yes, hey? Makes that last 4 hours all worth it. That's cool. So now we're just heading that way over these ridges. In about another hour, we'll be back at camp. Tonight we're gonna sit down, have a campfire, tell you a bit more about Willow Springs and what we think. How's this, right? I say, Beck, you just drive down to this hill, which is the one I'm walking on now, and stop. I'll get some pics and I'll catch up to you. What's happening? Can you see that? She's still driving. Far out. Hey? I wonder if she's going to stop there or go all the way to the top. She is too. She's going to go all the way to the top of this. Seriously, mate. I don't think you understand, like, what I have to live with every day. No, she's beautiful, I love her, but fuck, Beck, just pull up, mate. Jesus, she's still going up the hill. Just wait, stop for me. Righto, we've made it to the Upalina Lookout, which has got the can where you can fill out the visitors book. So we're going to open this up, chuck in our names, because it's been a big day for us and the kids, hey? It's not often that we spend, well, it's been about 6 hours so far bumping around on the tracks. So we're going to write in here, kids, we're going to say Jack, Billy, Charlie.
Can I write Billy?
Tackled the Skytrek track. What do you reckon?
Dad, can I write Billy?
Of course you can, you just can write your own names. Alright, come over here, Mum, have a look at this. Righto, I'm going to put Justin and Beck, Justin and Beck, and then you can write yours there. You write your name?
Still writing capital letters.
Right, Billy underneath. That's it, good man. Yeah, you got it. B-I, yep. Jeez, you're getting good at that, mate. Billy, righto, Jacko.
Billy. That's excellent,
Your turn, buddy.
mate.
My pen.
Chuck it over here, mate.
How do you head there, Bill? I can see Jack.
There we go. Do you want me to write yours for you, Chaz? Yeah. Next time you'll be able to write it. Good job. And this one here. And
Oh,
Charlie.
you ready?
You beauty.
Do you want to try and write yours there? Why have you got
Done.
socks
Look at
on?
that. What's the date today?
Good.
20 what? What's the date?
28th, I think, or
28th.
29th of March.
3rd, 19th.
Alright,
That'll
I'm
do.
gonna go.
Let's shut the can. Ready? Watch your fingers. Good stuff. Hey, while we're here, come for a quick walk and I'll tell you, without trying to fall over rock, a bit more about our rig, because what we're going to do in each episode, and I'll pick one thing. Come for a walk, Beck, away from the noisy kids. And I'll tell you a bit more about it. So all the accessories we've got fitted and all that sort of stuff. So come over here, spin around. Our car is a 2017 BT50. It's an automatic. It's a dual cab, obviously, and we've got about 80,000 Ks on it now. Anyway, we'll start at the front. Up front, we run ARB Summit bar with intensity lights. We've also got a worn winch with platinum rope on it, which lives under the front number plate here that flips up. Inside the front grille, we've got an aftermarket tranny cooler, which is wholesale automatics. Puts about another 3 litres of fluid into your tranny, and it also puts a front mount cooler on there. So because we're pretty heavy with an upgraded GVM, we tow a van. I want to keep that tranny cool so we don't blow it up. This aerial here we run is a self-fire for a mobile booster. This one's a UHF. We've got an 80 channel UHF in the car that was fitted from factory by Mazda. Come down this side. Underneath, up until now, or up until we got the canopy on the back, we always ran Old Man Emu suspension. Now we've got a Lovells kit because it gave us the GVM GCM upgrade we needed. It's the only kit on the market that's actually certified at the moment. As soon as ARB get one, I'll be switching it back out. If you pop under here, I'll pass it under here. In there, we run the under vehicle protection, and it's because you get a recovery point on the front. So I fitted all that myself. I'll drop in a bit of a video now so you can watch that, and then keep running. We run bigger tyres because we've got a bit of a lift, got 2-inch lift, so we can run 33-inch tyres. They're Cooper ST Max. Never had a drama with them, love them. I reckon they're quality. Towing mirrors for the van, they're clear view ones, push in and out. Pretty handy, eh? So good to see. Just factory side steps underneath there. Rhino rack tradie platform. It houses our swags, and then on the other side we've got a shovel holder. And then up the back here, our newest addition and bloody one of our favourite bits of kit is the Norwell Package 3 canopy. This thing is mint, check it out. We've decked it out so it's a full off-grid camping setup, and I won't run through all the specs now because I've already done another vid, so I'll put the link for that one here, or in the comments you can check that out. But this thing is made life so easy, hey, just unreal for camping and going away from the van doing 4B tracks like this. Up there's the Rhino Rack Batwing awning. I'll show you that in another vid where we swing that out. It gives us heaps of coverage and stuff. Around the back, just one 20-litre Jerry, the spare on the back, big trundle tray drawer pulls out, and there's also another rack on the top here, a multi-rack, which we can climb up on and tie a heap of stuff down on that. I've got my treads on there. So recovery gear, we run the ARB Pro treads, which are like a recovery board, and we also keep all our stuff in the back here. So winch extension, tree trunk protector, snatch block, all that sort of stuff lives in the back. Around this side, an onboard air compressor. So flip this open. Bit messy in there at the moment, but there's an airbag man, compressor kit, and onboard air control that mounts up in there, and also plumbs into the airbags. We've got airbags under the back of this one, and then over here we've got an air outlet for pumping up the tyres, and 2 Schrader valves for doing the airbags, but I can do it wirelessly through the switch now. So anyway, that's about it. That's our rig. Like I said, I'll go into a bit more detail on each sort of component or accessory in the vids, and let us know what you want to see. I can put more info in or explain a bit more about it along the way. So anyway, we're off to Willow Springs station now. Had a big day. I'm pretty keen to go and have a beer, but I don't have any friggin' beer. Anyway. Haha! Righto, Willow Springs. We've been there, we've done it, we've nailed the Skytrek track. 2 nights here, and it's been pretty cool. So it's cost us $35 a night for camping, $20 for the firewood because you're not allowed to pick it up around here, and then $60 for the Skytrek track, which that was a bit hard to swallow. It's a bit steep.
Yeah, a little bit steep.
But anyway, we've been here, we've done it. It's a pretty cool location. You're in the middle of the ranges. Sunsets here are fantastic. First night up on Stokes Hill was brilliant. Tonight we've watched it go down at the campsite, and that's pretty fantastic as well. We're in campground number 1. Just over there near the homestead and caretakers there is showers and toilets and a camp kitchen. We've used them toilets, the showers last night because we forgot to fill up our bloody water tank on the way in. But it was good. Skytrek today took us 6.5 hours.
It was a long one.
It was a long one. Probably don't recommend it if you've got 3 young kids. Ours are well seasoned, so it worked out pretty good.
They were
But
great in the car, yeah.
God, I hate bumps. Like, I really love beach driving and forebeing, but it's just rocks around here, man. Low range and rocky, shaly stuff. I'm so glad we didn't get a flat. My tyres would be hating me.
Well, about 70 k's of it was like
Oh, man.
that. And then
Yeah.
the last 20 or 10, it was cool.
It was pretty cool. Some cool stuff along the way. What you do when you drop in, old mate will give you this stuff, which is a bit of info about the homestead, and it also comes with this map for the Skytrek, and then it correlates with all the points of interest in here. So you can't get lost, everything's signposted, and it's got instructions in here. So our highlights, old Moxon's hut, that was cool. Kids had a blast.
Yeah, the steep incline up to...
Prominent Hill.
Yes,
And old mate's knob, what's his name?
Nathan.
Nathan. Good old Nathan. He's got a
Nathan's knob.
fantastic knob with a wicked lookout.
We had lunch there, it was beautiful.
Yeah, so they were our 3 highlights of the track. If you could, our recommendation, do it backwards from the homestead. I don't know if they'll let you.
Probably not.
And just do the last 12 Ks and turn around and come back, because that's the best bit. But anyway, the Skytrek, we've been here, we've nailed it. That's our section of the Flinders done. We're yet decided if we're going to do anything else, or we're pretty damn keen to head back and hit Kalubi Beach, mate. So,
Yeah. We should really stay and explore a bit more in here, but
I just can't. Anyway,
we're just beach bums.
we are,
total.
mate. So anyway, if we do, we don't, whatever.
They've seen it.
You'll see us in the next one, or you'll see us continue doing Flinders. But anyway, this button here is going to be subscribe, if I can manage to fit it on her face, and we'll put a couple of other videos in here. Also, the stuff we talk about throughout the vid, I'm going to have a web page set up, so get on the website link and you can find out all the info on the products we use, the gear we got, and a bit more about the locations we go. So that'll be in the details of the post. Righto, signing off. Catch you at the beach. See you later.
Laters. Did I say laters? Seriously?